I'm gonna be doing the Yoshimura Tail tidy for the 8S. That's what the bracket looks like. Also comes with the Yoshimura plate frame, the instructions and all the screws. Then you have the tail light. I did want to mention before we go on to the installation part of this video that TST Industry just came out. The tail light for this bike, hot item right now. Was in stock for a little bit, out of stock now. Just keep in mind that with the TST Industry tail light, you're also gonna need a plate bracket and a license plate light. This was $200. That's gonna take you well over $200. I did want that tail light. Problem was that I ordered this because I didn't want to wait anymore, and all of a sudden they released it. So that's why I ended up with the Yoshimura. At some point, I might just switch it up just for content purposes. Let's go on to the installation part of the Yoshimura. I'm just gonna go over some of the steps that I went through to take it off. In case you decide to do it, you kind of have an idea of what to look for. You disconnect these three, the black, the red, and the white. You should locate where you gotta push in. It's gonna be very simple. So you're gonna wanna find something thin enough to stick in there and just push down and pull. You just pull slightly and it'll come right out. And you're gonna do the same thing on the black one. Same thing with this one. Find something thin enough to push down right there and you'll be able to get that out. That's pretty much the harness to this piece here, and that'll slide off once you take the rest out. I have 3 push pins here. So 1, 2, and 3. At first, I didn't know how to get these pins off. They were different than the ones that I'm used to. With this one, you just gotta push it in the middle and then it'll pop up a little bit. Once I figured it out, it was pretty easy to do. Then you have the one screw that's right here. You're gonna pull that out. And once all that's out, it gives you access to underneath here. Release that, you'll have access to pull that out. When you're looking down here, you'll have this bracket with 4 screws. These screws right here, there's 4 of those. These are an 8mm socket. Take these 4 off. Tail stay on. You still gotta snug on it a little bit. It's not just gonna fall, so don't worry about it falling. Push down on it a little bit, and you'll see up here, it has these little tabs that are click down up here. You also have that tab right there in the bottom. Push down and out a little bit, push down and out. It comes right out. And then you got the tail out, all one piece. We just gotta figure out how to get these wires off and put it on the other tail. I've taken several screws off. I took some off from here. I left these on because I'm not sure if I need to even take them out yet. Took these 2 out here, 2 in the bottom, the plastic pins here. So I pushed those in. Pretty much grab a flathead, kind of like push them out a little bit. Grab it, and the pins are out. I want to see if I still need to disassemble a little bit more, or will it come out like that. So that's it. That light right there connected. Not sure how that's gonna come out, but we will figure it out. There's nothing really holding it there. Well, here we go. Alright, so I guess I could push this plastic thing through, and that's that little rubber piece there. And how do I get the light out there? Follow it through. It's gonna come to this connection here. So we're just gonna push this piece here and disconnect it. Alright, so now that tail light is disconnected and I can pass it through here. There we go. Tail light is out. This is your tail light wire, so we're not going to use that tail light, but we definitely need to take these 2 out, your left and right signals, kind of just fishing it through here. The black one's going to be your right turn signal, and the red one's going to be your left turn signal. Take these 2 out, and then we'll start mounting it on the new tail tidy. To loosen these bolts up, you're going to need a 10mm wrench. I thought I was going to reuse the license plate light. The new brake light has the license plate light integrated into it. So you got 2 LEDs down at the bottom here. Rubber piece that I took out from the tail light from the other one, you're not going to use it in the new setup. Pretty much that's the setup there. There is no washer to go here or anything, so just put it in like that. Then you're gonna use the nut and washers to tighten that up. Use an 8mm wrench, and you're gonna tighten those right up. Take your plate frame, and then the brackets are gonna attach to this piece, and your plate frame is gonna attach to the same piece with the same screw and nuts. Once the whole kit is mounted, I gotta take the plate frame off. So then I guess these 2 brackets come down at the time that I'm gonna put the plate on. I'm not sure how that'll work, but I'm gonna do it this way, kind of to just piece it together. Defeats the purpose of putting it together now because I got to put my plate on. I'm just doing it for the video. Show you guys that this is the step that makes no sense, because once I go to put the plate on, I got to take all these brackets back off. Go ahead and just put it all together anyway for the purpose of the video, but This part here makes no sense. You could probably skip this part, do everything else, and then come back to this because you're gonna have to take it all apart anyway to put your plate on. While putting the bracket together, I realized that I'm not gonna use 4 of these screws. Nowhere in the instruction it says where the extra screws go. They might just be extras. While putting it together, I assume, this is just me assuming, that the M616s are gonna go on the top part of the bracket, and then I'll use 2 M614s for the bottom. I believe that because you got 3 pieces coming together, so you're gonna need the longer screw for the top here. I would go with the 2 longer ones on top, 2 shorter ones in the bottom. End up with 4 screws that I don't know where they go yet. I took the turn signals off the original mount. It had this washer here. I took these off. I held on to it thinking that I might have to use it on the aftermarket one, but that doesn't seem to be the case. The aftermarket tail tidy, the bracket, and the washer doesn't fit in that piece there. And if you put it here, then you can't fish the wire through. Just know that you're not gonna be using that washer. Turn signal right through there. That's what it's gonna look like. They don't send the nut for this setup, so you're gonna use the original nut that you took off when you took this thing out. Everything's still loose because I'm gonna have to take this off to put my plate on at some point, so I'm just gonna leave it loose like that. But this is what it's looking like right now. I actually like the OEM turn signal, so I didn't want to go aftermarket because then I would have to change the ones in the front. If I went with aftermarket turn signals, I more than likely would have to put a relay and then open up more stuff, and I didn't want to do that. At the opening here in the middle, you're gonna put the wires through there. They also send this little black cap which goes here in the back, and I'll show you. Push this through one by one. Pretty much do the same thing with this one. And that's what that cap is for. The cap will cover that up, and I'll keep the wires nice and tight there for you, all right? The wires were long enough that I could just set the tail tidy there on the tire and kind of just fish them through one by one. And this is kind of like where we're at right now. You don't really need anybody holding it for you until you're gonna start putting the tail tidy screws, I guess, up. You might need some help. But now I'll just go ahead, plug all this thing back up, and we should be good. Everything's pretty much colored. Black goes with black, red will go with red, white will go with white. At this point, we just gotta put everything back together the way we took it off. You just gotta line up all the screws there. Make sure you put that bracket back up, line it up, put the screws on, and you should pretty much be done under here. At this point, all I gotta do is figure out how I'm gonna tuck these away. Make sure I put these little 3 black pins in that one screw back, and that'll be the end of this part. I know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Once I put the plate on and tighten all this up, it's gonna look really good. Now, as far as these 4 screws that came with the package, never found out where they went. So I ended up with 4 screws that I never got to use.